Hi there, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Chris and I'm so excited to have you. If this is your first time here, you're welcome, and if you are a returning visitor, you're welcome as well. We'll talk about all the interesting stuff pertaining to dating, love, and relationships. Today is no exception. You know what? We're talking about signs she's having an affair at work. Whoa! You don't want to miss this video. Trust me, if you suspect that your woman is having an affair at work, by the end of this video, you will have all the answers that you need. If you haven't subscribed to my channel already, what are you waiting for? Please go ahead and subscribe, and don't forget, turn on the notification so that you'll be notified whenever I upload a new video. Are you ready for the show? If you're ready, I am ready, so let's dive into it. The first sign that she's having an affair at work is that she is more conscious of her appearance. She's more conscious of how she looks and dresses to work. Of course, a woman is supposed to look good to work. She's supposed to kill it. She's going there to work, to make things happen, to close deals, right? So she needs to look the part. But before now, your woman was probably uninterested in looking so good to work. She would probably just do the minimum, okay, just look good because she has to look good, nothing extra, nothing extraordinary. And then all of a sudden, guess what, she is now putting in so much work. Not only does she want to look good, she wants to look perfect. There has to be something there, don't you think? If she's putting in all of that effort to look good, it's because she's trying to impress somebody. And I tell you what, it's not her boss. No, it's not her boss, okay? The only thing she owes her boss is to kill it at work, to put her best into her work, not into her appearance. So if all of a sudden your woman is paying so much attention to how she looks when she's going to the office, I tell you what, she's trying to impress somebody, and that somebody is not her boss. She is having an affair with a co-worker. So she wants to show up looking very, very good to make him feel so good about her. She wants to impress him with her looks. She's trying to say, hey, I'm very pretty, I'm very classy, I'm so beautiful, and I need you to take note of that. Okay, so if before now she wasn't the type to dress up and go the extra mile to look so great when she's going to work, and all of a sudden she's doing that, she's trying to put up a good front, she's putting her best fashion foot forward. I tell you what, she's trying to impress some man at work because she's having an affair with him. The second sign that she's having an affair at work is that she has a change in her work patterns. First off, she begins to work longer hours. Before now, she was probably home by 7 p.m. or 8 p.m. at most, depending on the traffic situation, right? But now she's working longer hours. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that the moment your woman begins to work longer hours, she's having an affair at work. Nope. Of course, there are situations where she would have to work longer hours, okay? So I'm not saying that you should start suspecting her of cheating on you or having an affair at work just because she's working longer hours. But you might want to take a closer look at it, okay? If she's working longer hours, especially when it has never been, a thing with her work, you might want to take a closer look at it, okay? If she's spending longer hours at work, perhaps you want to confirm if truly she is at work. I mean, she can't be the only one working longer hours, okay? It's possible that she's not even at the office. It's possible that she's going on dates with him after work or even paying him a visit. But of course, she has to tell you something. She has to say, hey, I'm working. And she knows that when she says that, there isn't much you can do about it because at the end of the day, she has to work. Someone has to, put in that work to pay the bills. So if all of a sudden there are changes in her work patterns, you might want to take a closer look at it because she might just be having an affair with a co-worker at work. We're talking about signs she's having an affair at work. If you find this video interesting, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. You can also leave a comment below to let me know what you think about the topic. And the third sign that she's having an affair at work is that she doesn't talk so much about work activities anymore. Before now, she would love to talk to you about the things happening at work. Whenever she returned from work, she would go on and on about this and that. You probably even got bored most of the time, right? But you had to listen just to make her feel good. But now she doesn't talk so much anymore. She would rather keep quiet. She doesn't want to say anything. And even when you ask her questions about work, she gets elusive. She, evades the questions because she doesn't want to answer them. She knows that the more she answers your questions about work, the higher her chances of giving herself out. She might end up saying something that she doesn't want you to know. So the best way to go about it is to not talk about work at all. This is a huge red flag, trust me. If before now she was fond of talking about work this, work that, complaining about this person and that person, and then all of a sudden she doesn't want to talk about work anymore, come on, what happened? Something must have happened, okay? And there's a possibility that what happened is the fact that she's having an affair with someone at work. The fourth sign that she's having an affair at work is that she doesn't want you to visit her at work anymore. You were probably visiting her at work before now. She loved the idea of you coming over. You could even surprise her, and she would love it. But now she doesn't want any of that. If you suggest stopping by her office to see her, she would say no, no, no to that. She doesn't want you to come around. You know why? She doesn't want you to have an idea of what is happening at work. She's afraid that if you come to her place of work, you might see the person that she's having an affair with, and she doesn't want all of that drama. Look at it this way: if you showed up, yeah, the person she's seeing at work wouldn't be happy and it would cause some troubles. I mean, that person might get jealous and begin to ask her all sorts of questions. So the best thing to do is to keep you out of sight. It's best if both of you don't see each other, let alone know each other. Okay, so if your woman used to love the idea of you visiting her at work and now she doesn't even want to hear of it, that's a sign that she's having an affair at work. If she had nothing to hide, why wouldn't she want you to visit her? Unless, of course, her office prohibits visitations from spouses or from people in general. If that isn't the case, I see no reason why you visiting her at work would be a problem, alright? So if she doesn't want you to visit her at work anymore, there's a high chance, I tell you, a high chance that she's having an affair with someone at work. The fifth sign that she's having an affair with someone at work is that she doesn't want you to accompany her to office occasions. They are having an event, for instance. Who is supposed to go with her if not you? You're the person, right? But she doesn't want you to. She doesn't want you to accompany her. Why? Of course, you need to ask why. It's because she wants to be all by herself so that she would have all the time in the world to be with her date at work. Because if you are there, there's no way that she can be with him. Does it make any sense? So she doesn't want you in the picture. She doesn't want you anywhere around the event, anywhere around the occasion, just so that she can be free to do whatever she wants, to talk with whoever she wants to talk with. And I tell you what, her date at work would be the number one person on her list. She would rather spend more time with him at the occasion than be with you. All right. I mean, she sees you at home every day. She comes back to you after work every day. So she wants to spend more time with this person. Okay. That explains why she doesn't want you to accompany her to work functions anymore. We've been talking about signs she's having an affair at work. If all of a sudden she begins to pay so much attention to her appearance when she's going to work, I tell you, she is trying to impress that dude at work, okay? And if she's no longer cool with the idea of you paying her a visit when before now she was always happy whenever you wanted to visit. It's a sign that she's hiding something. Oh, yes. And if she no longer talks to you about work, she no longer complains about this person and that person at work, is because she's trying to hide something. She's trying to avoid that conversation so that you don't ask questions that she can't answer. All right. I did a video titled Signs She's a Gold Digger. You don't want to miss that video. Trust me, you need to know if she's just digging for some gold, okay, where you are. It's important that you have that information so you don't continue to waste your time. You can find the video right here. Make sure you watch it, alright? You don't want to miss it. My name is Chris once again. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and subscribe, and don't forget to turn on the notification so that you'll be notified whenever I upload a new video. Alright, it was nice talking to you in this video. See you in the next one.